Hey, what's up? It's Life Unscripted for you, coming to you live. I hope all you fellas, fathers, had a great weekend, that you enjoyed your Father's Day celebration, no matter what you did, whether you just relaxed at home or was out with your children or out with family or loved ones. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, we should be really celebrating each other, whether fathers, mothers, wives, husbands, on a regular basis. But I guess it's really nice to have an opportunity to set aside to honor those who care for us, or to honor those who love us, honor those who help us get through the day, or through the week. I am a father myself. I know that it's not easy. However, it's rewarding because we've been chosen to give a gift back to God and have that gift have an opportunity to continue giving to further future generations. So it's really rewarding. It can be rewarding, and it can be a blessing. But what I want to talk about today, so we talk about men, and we've been talking about us men, some important things, and I may have touched on this before, but talking about vision. It's a man having a vision. I know we talked about purpose before, but man having a vision, of direction of where we are going. I can tell you in my lifetime, one question, I'm going to be honest, transparent, one question I used to always, I hate to use this word, dislike. I didn't like this question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I remember not liking that question, not embracing that question, and when hearing it, saying to myself, why are you asking me that question? And being asked that question by different people. I've been in an interview, a job interview, and was asked that question. Obviously, I've been on dates before and was asked that question. I've been asked that question by relatives. You ask that question, and I don't like the question. I didn't like the question. And the reason why, now I can sit back in hindsight, and the reason why I didn't like that question is because I didn't know. Not only that I didn't know, and I guess that I wouldn't know, but I didn't have any inclination of trajectory of where I was going to perhaps respond to that question. I didn't. And that was because I lacked vision. I lacked vision as to the direction of where I was going in life. I had not yet tapped into what God was doing or desired to do in my life. Therefore, I had no idea where I was going. Now, you may say, well, why do I have to tap into God? God have to tell me, because He is giving you your purpose. Now, you can sit there and say, I want to do this, and I'm going here and going there. But if you don't have the additives and the attributes inside you to get there, it's just a thought of something, a desire to something that you want. See, what God has already projected you to be, or that place called there, that place where you're going, you already have in you what you need to get there, even though you don't know what that is. Man, it's a beautiful thing. So I speak vision today. So in speaking vision, I'm not talking about obtaining things. I want to have a big house. I want to have this. But what your vision is from the purpose of why you're here. Do you know why you're here? Do you know why you've been given breath? Do you know why the man and the woman came together to procreate, to make you and bring you here? Do you know why God designated you to be living and breathing at such a time as this? Do you know why? If you don't know any of those answers, if you don't know any idea or closeness to what those answers are, I suggest you take some time and meditate. I suggest you take some time and think. I suggest you take some time and pray. I suggest you take some time and really ponder on what you have inside you that's natural, that you don't have to conjure up or look for. Find out why you're here and your purpose that will guide your vision. And so when someone asks you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You have something very tangible to speak about. Something that you can attach yourself to. Not to boast, not to say, hey, yeah, this and that, and I know this and that. No, it's to be confident in who you are and who you belong to, and confident in the purpose, not even though such you have obtained it, like Paul spoke about, not even that you have obtained or even close to it, but you know what that is. And so since you know what it is, you're able to recognize the direction of where you're going. Vision, brothers, gentlemen, vision, very important, very important. Peace.